welcome back to another video, Yes Girl, Yes TV. I'm Shannon.
I'm Susan.
I'm Keisha.
And as you can see by the title of this video, we're gonna have a girl talk. So this video, we're basically gonna talk about a specific topic, which we'll get into in just a minute. But we want you first to make sure you watch this video to the end and make sure you hit that thumbs up button, as well as comment down below, just telling us hi. As well as if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit that bell notification, which will be located on Keisha's side, so you'll be notified every time we post a video. Also want to quickly say Happy New Year, Happy 2020.
Happy 2020.
I know we haven't been, making videos, and we apologize about that, but we're back now and we're ready to keep going on. So hopefully you guys have had a wonderful 2020 since it's already like March. So hopefully you'll enjoy today's video. So, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get started.
So with each video, we're gonna be having some wine. And today we are having a new wine, the Chateau Ste Michelle.
Yes.
It's vintage 2018.
Right,
Rosé. So we're gonna be and we'll tell you how we like it or how we don't like it.
Right. And
during the show.
We'll make sure to leave it down below if you're interested in it. So go ahead and pop that bottle, girl. All right.
Wine just makes people happy, y'all.
It really does.
It really does.
All right, let's see.
Kind of like a dry.
Oh, I like it.
It's dry. It's not too sweet though.
Yeah,
but
it's not sweet, but it's good.
Yeah,
It
it's
really
not
is.
bad. Okay,
It's a
so
really
it's
good
not
wine.
bad.
So, cheers.
To you.
And it says on here that it's a dry, crisp, and elegant rosé.
Okay, it's really good.
So we'll make sure to leave it down below. So shout out to Chateau Ste Michelle, however you pronounce it.
That's it. Chateau Ste Michelle.
What did I say?
We don't know.
Listen, we don't know how to pronounce this wine.
But guess what? We know that
that's
it's dry and it's good.
We're
And
not
we'll leave
afraid.
I like the
we'll
bottle,
leave the name
though.
at the bottom to let you know what
I
it
like
is.
the bottle.
It is a very pretty good bottle.
Yeah. So as you can see by the title, today we're going to talk about a topic that I think that is something that people go through all the time.
All the time.
Comparing yourself to other people.
Oh, yes.
And really today we're just going to have open discussion and have girl talk, because we do this all the time anyway, so this is just really doing it for you guys, but this is like what we love to do. So we're going to talk about stop comparing yourself to other people.
Which is very hard to do.
And it is hard. I was reading an article about comparing yourself to other people, and it had talked about that a lot of times social media can play a big factor into that.
Well, yeah, I can see that.
Like I feel like you go online and you see people going on trips, or people getting promotions, or people just seem like they're living their best life, and hopefully they are, but I think it can be discouraging. Maybe you feel like, okay, well, why am I not where they're at? So I think, what do you guys feel about that? Like,
I think in this day and age, especially when we were growing up, there was no Facebook,
Right.
and especially Instagram, where everybody's pictures are beautiful, and they're using these filters to make them look better, and that's not something that we had to deal with growing up. I think now that Instagram and those websites are so popular that you can think that people really look like that.
Right. That's true. So like, when you guys were growing up, you said that there wasn't any of that.
No.
Did you still feel like that you had those battles with comparing yourself to other people? Like, you feel like it may not be necessarily on like the internet, but do you feel like there was people that you idolized, or you felt yourself in those situations even though it wasn't social media?
I think it's more so now.
Yeah,
definitely.
I think
you didn't
when
have,
we grew up, it wasn't
have access to everything, so you just had
Right.
your little circle, and everybody in your circle was basically the same. So you didn't get. I mean, of course, you had your movie stars, and everybody they were living large, but you didn't have it as.
And we weren't in a time where all of that superficial stuff was so important. I don't think we paid attention to it as much as we do
But
now.
we also weren't in tune to I'm not saying the outside world, but we weren't in tune to as much as out of our little circle. We weren't in tune to everybody's life. We didn't have access to that, so we didn't know. Everybody in our life was basically living the same way we were, so we didn't see that. The only person we see, if we were on TV, we know, hey, they were living big, but
which even in then you think they're living big.
that's why we have so much depression. We have so many kids, committing suicide because they feel that they're not where their peers are. And I just think that social media has really, when it was coming out, we thought it was going to be good, but really it has really done some damage to people, because it's just opened us up to a whole new world, and some people can't accept it.
I think people just need to realize that not everybody's life is perfect. You know, people are
going to show you the perfect side, of course.
Especially social media, they're going to show you like the nice trips and the promotion they got, or that their body looks perfect, and you don't know what they went through just to get their body. I mean, it could be hard work in the gym, or it could be other things. So you only see what people want you to see, like their perception. So I think that just know you're not alone in that there are people that, like, I mean, I catch myself. I mean, I'm gonna be real. I catch myself, you know, you get on social media. It not even have to be like celebrities. It could be people that you went to school with, or people that you grew up with, and you're like, dang, you know,
I'm not where
they're at, or they're working in their field, and you may not be, you know. It can be discouraging sometimes, but then you have to sit back and think like, okay,
what did they do to get there? How long did it take them? And you know, realize right now I'm where I'm supposed to be, and I just, you know, you just gotta accept where you are.
Right.
And be happy with where you are.
But yeah, I can even give an example of just like a situation where like people think one thing and then it's not really what it is. So, well, I can even use our channel as an example. Like, people see our channel, I think we do, for where we're starting out, that we put out good videos. I think that as we've gone on, we continue to progress. And I think when people see our videos, hopefully, you know, they like them and they think, I mean, I've had people say that the editing looks good, everything like that, but people have no idea like what goes on behind the scenes. Not necessarily bad things, but how many times you may have to say a word over and over again, or how many times you might have to say the line that we just said many times. Like, people don't know what goes on, or what time, like our last video we did, which definitely make sure you go watch that video.
Please do.
Our music playlist. We sit up till like almost 1 o'clock in the morning filming that video.
Yes.
I mean, you don't see that, but we actually filmed that video, and then people don't know we filmed 2 videos each time that we meet, just to you know, have more videos out. But we were tired. I mean, exhausted. And we still did that, and people don't realize, just like they look and like, oh, it looks like fun. It is fun. I mean, I love doing this. I love doing it.
The work behind it.
It's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
And then another example was when I went to my trip to Europe. It was just a quick example. I had the best time. It was amazing. But there was, if I posted pictures of like after we got to Paris, and you know, we were in the Eiffel Tower, nobody knows the day before that we missed our flight. We got to Paris, and some things happened, not like bad. I mean, the whole trip was amazing. I had the best time. But I'm just saying, like, use it as an example. Like, you post a picture, you're like, oh, it looks like they had the best time. You don't know, there may have been travel issues, anything could have happened, but you see that one thing of, okay, everything looks perfect. So I just hope people can start to really think about that when they see that on social media. Like, okay, well, this may look great, but we don't know what anybody goes through.
And it may seem like somebody can like just has it like that, but you don't know like how long somebody saved for that trip,
exactly,
and you know what they had to sacrifice to put money to the side.
But you know, to keep it real,
my earring fell out. See, I told y'all, anything could happen.
You know, just because somebody shows you that their life is perfect don't mean it is, and that's just the way it is. We want people to see what we want them to see. We're all like that. We all put on this sorry that we want everybody to think that we got it going on. Just even out in the streets, period.
I mean, I was gonna say, because when you guys said that you may not have had social media back in the day, but I'm sure that you ran into people that had this perception that everything was perfect.
Yeah, especially like, I mean, because back then, like I said, we didn't have all this, but when people come to class reunions, they're big, and everybody, for that particular night, everybody's showing that I've got this and I got that, and really going home, you don't know what they're going home
what they're
to.
battling with, what they're dealing with. And everybody, I don't know who mentioned it before, but everybody's journey is different, so you just have to trust the process. So maybe where they're at is where they're supposed to be, and you have a different journey.
And I think that's why a lot of times we get shocked. We're like, oh my God, that happened to such and such, or that person's going through that, because they didn't reveal that they were going through that. We're looking at the positive, what they were going through, but when we hear negative or something tragic happened to them, like, oh my God, I didn't know that they were actually going through that. Or especially, I'm not trying to bring up badness, but Robin Williams. I mean, on TV, You know, we're looking at this happy man making money, had it going on, but reality, he was battling depression.
Yeah.
You know, who would have thought that? None of us would have ever thought this man that makes us laugh was actually off the off the camera, was actually depressed and didn't like what he was dealing with. So do not compare yourself to anybody. We are all in this world trying to get where we need to be.
Right.
And guess what? If you're not there, it's not your time to be there. So you go at your pace, because when you get there, you can say, hey, I did it.
And honestly, as we're talking about this stuff, we're not the licensed therapists or anything like that. We are just people that hopefully
are going through the journey.
Right. And so even as we're having this conversation now, it's good for us as well to take this information in for ourselves, because we all have been there. And I know I have a tendency to do that, where I'll go and compare myself to other people. So even as we're conversing about this to our audience, it's also, I think, I can say for myself, is hopefully going to help me in that, because I have, you know.
And I'm like that. I mean, at my age, at 50 something, you know, I'm like that, because, you know, my career started later in life. I mean, I don't regret being a wife and a mother, but, you know, I'm not where a lot of people were, because I put my family before I put my career. And that's just the way it is. And, you know, I have to tell myself that also, that, you know, hey, at that time, I wasn't just sitting there twiddling my thumbs. I was raising my children, and getting them where they need to be. And now it's my turn. So a lot of times I might not be where my classmates are at this time, because we took different paths, and it's okay.
And that's
with that being said, though, I don't want it to come off like we're saying that people are trying to. I think sometimes when people post pictures on Instagram or Facebook, it's not that they're like trying to
absolutely
something, and I don't want it to come off because you know,
saying that,
because somebody can work with kids, and it doesn't mean you're not putting your kids first, or your family first.
Now that's true,
and I don't want us to come off that's what we're just saying. I would just say, live your life your way, and you're going to be successful if you're doing what's in your heart and what works for you, and you're not hurting anybody else. Then you're going to be successful. And what is successful for you or what's successful for her, it could be two different things. It doesn't mean you're not successful if you're not where somebody else is.
And that's the bottom line.
Yeah, that's very true. Thank you for saying that.
Because like I said, this journey, we're all on this journey.
Life happens. Phones ring.
Okay, you're on our video.
Again.
Say hi. You're on our video. Say hi.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'll point back. Hi.
Hi. Say hi.
Hi.
One day we're gonna have you up here, okay?
Oh, those are really good points. You're right.
That's true. Just because we're not, you're right. We are in no way saying that, you know, somebody's journey is better than somebody else's. That is not true. No. It just means we took different journeys, and be happy where you are.
Yeah. And we're not even saying that the people that post pictures, we want whatever you're posting. Obviously, we don't want any, when we say like, oh, you never know what someone's going through. Obviously, we're not trying to say that their life is horrible. We're just saying that you just don't know what people's journeys are, and everybody has a different path, and you just can't compare yourself to what someone else, because you don't know what they have to do to get there or what they are going through. But that doesn't,
because if you look at somebody's pictures on Instagram or anywhere, and you're like, oh my God, their life is amazing. It doesn't mean that's what they were trying to project. That's what you got. So we're not trying to say anybody's doing anything.
Absolutely. Right. But I mean, we're human, and I think that's what.
Basically, what we're trying to say is be happy with where you are, and don't compare yourself to where somebody else is.
But I'm gonna get a little bit more of this, y'all.
Can you pour me some?
Sure.
And me some.
Quick break. Just be happy for people. Be happy that they're where they're at in their life, and just know that you will get to wherever you want in life.
That's right.
You just have to trust the process and trust
believe in the process.
Yeah, we hope that you enjoyed this video. Hopefully we took some points away. You know, definitely realize that everybody has a different journey, and that everything that you see on social media, don't always believe all of what you see that's perceived. You never know what anyone went through to get to where they're at. and just trust your process and know that whatever you want, it will come, and that you're not alone. So hopefully, like I said, you enjoyed this video. We definitely will have more of these girl topics. Leave a comment down below if you have a suggestion of a video that you would like for us to do. We will also leave our email down below. We have a YesGurlYes email. If you want to send us an email, you want to keep it anonymous, if there's something specific that you would like maybe for us to talk about, we want to put a disclaimer, we're not licensed therapists.
No, we're not.
If you do have an issue that you need more help, definitely seek out help with a professional if that's what you need. So we just want to put that out. We want to keep it as lighthearted as possible, but hopefully we can give you some advice or something that you can take from it. But if there is something specific that you would like for us to talk about, a specific topic, just leave a comment down below if you don't mind it being public, or you can send us an email, and we'll leave our email in the screen here, and we'll also leave it down below for you as well if you want to do that.
And also at the bottom, just love yourself.
Yes.
Just love who you are.
Yes, love yourself. That's very good. No, it's right. Love and know that we are here for you. You're not alone.
Love you.
We're human too. We go through things just like everybody else. Like we go through things, and you're not alone. And we hope that as we continue to do these videos, we can help people.
I would just want to say, just take everything for what it is. Take pictures for what they are. They're just pictures. Don't assume that everybody's being okay just because that's what it looks like. Always check in with people, even if they look like they have everything going on. Check in, because a lot of people, they may not just want, they may want you to perceive them as being perfect or having everything together, and it could be just the opposite, and they could just need that one person to go, are you okay? So just check in, be aware, be self-confident, and try to, you know, put confidence in other people.
Absolutely.
That is so true.
Absolutely. Very good point. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Very good. All right, guys, so that's it for this video. Like we said at the beginning, make sure that if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to comment down below any suggestions that you have, or if you just want to say hi, definitely leave that as well.
We love highs.
Right, absolutely. Any feedback or any other type of videos that you would like for us to see. Can I say something?
And always watch the video to the end, guys. You never know what you'll miss, because we got some good points.
Right, and just to go off of that, make sure if you haven't watched any of our other videos, make sure you check out our other videos. We've got a lot of videos, and we've continued to progress. So make sure, if you're new to our channel, make sure you check out all the other videos we have. We have a good variety of things.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Again, hit that notification bell. It should be somewhere right in here, so you can be notified every time we upload a new video.
Alright guys, that's it. As always, stay fabulous and stay beautiful, and we will see you very soon in our next video. Bye guys.
Bye guys.
Bye.